not only is hella a sign that you might be of Northern Californian origin, or dare I say Central Valley, but I will also add that if you really from NorCal, you used hecka before you were old enough to use hella. I will also add that if you're black, you probably got slapped in your mouth as a child when you first started saying hecka because your mama said, I know what your black ass trying to say. Yes. So, but yes, hella is a word in NorCal. For those who do not know, this is just simply a way of saying a lot or an abundance. Case in point, bro, I don't like fucking with her, bro. She be doing hella much, bro. Which is a phrase in and of itself. Hella much just mean like you doing the most. That's when you doing the most. And that might be that could have been another video too. Doing the most. That's another California phrase too. Is you doing the most? Or, bro, I don't want to go over there, bro. You know that shit. It's hella boosty over there, bro. That could have been. Suckers, fuck the sucker side. That is definitely in the Northern California lexicon. Fuck the sucker side. Yo, one time, so my little brother, him and a certain portion of my family, they rep a certain side of town that's not cool with another side of town where my niece happened to be born at. So we driving through there one day and he was like, yeah, fuck the sucker side. Yeah, my dog was born the sucker side. I hate that my dog was born the sucker side. Feel me? Cause nigga, she fake weight. She half breed sucker now. Like, I'm really driving a car. Look at this nigga like, what the fuck are you talking about? How extent? But you have to pay attention to the pronunciation of said word and also the phrasing with the word. Case in point, this word right here, brother. Now, this word, before I say why it's funny, people from NorCal, you know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. This is a very common word in black culture. How you doing, brother? How you going on, brother? Sometimes it's shortened to bruh. For a weird era in Sacramento in between 2010 2012, they were saying bruh. But when you go to Oakland and San Francisco, and truth be told, they even saying this in Stockton, I've noticed, it is the only phrasing usage of the word brother where they're trying to make it sound as white as well. Brother, niggas ain't got me for $10 to the gram, brother. Nah, it was good. Brother, I'm seeing what niggas trying to do. Brother, I got you. Hey, brother, ain't no niggas on our side, bro. When you gonna slide for your brother, brother? Like, bro, that be having me weak. Bro, you wanted me to explain blading. I can't explain that on TikTok because I feel like they will get my videos banned forever. They've already took down 14 of my videos already. I would just tell those who are not from California, all the blade is in essence the hoe stroll, where prostitution takes place. The area, that little street, that little block, sometimes behind a Denny's, where you can go and get recreational sexual services. For Sacramento, it is Stockton Boulevard. For the city of Stockton, it's Wilson Way. And let me tell you, bro, the Blade is an ugly place. Ooh, it is an ugly place. It is an ugly place. It is nothing like the movies. It is nothing like Hustle and Flow. It is nothing like Bossing Up with Snoop Dogg. Bro, like, if you walk outside the house, when I was working at Bank of America on Wilson Way, and I used to walk outside and you just see them walking up and down the street, bro, you would literally see kids out there, like kids out there on the shore and grown men coming and picking them up. Like, bro, the Blade's a sad place, bro. You know, I want to make this funny, but I can't, bro. It's a really sad, like, y'all know. Those who are from Northern California, Bay Area specifically, Central Valley, y'all know. So for those of my audience who do not know what the term bipping means, all it simply means is breaking into your car. All bipping means is to break into your car. The reason why this is such a controversial topic, the reason why if you have a girlfriend from San Francisco, from Daly City, as soon as she saw this video and saw the title, she shivered, is because we've all been bit before. We've all been bit before. There are a lot of young men who are watching me right now who come from the city of Merced, Modesto, goddamn Salinas, even Ripton, who went to City Nice, Omni, some little day party they had in Oakland. Them parties in Oakland be slapping. Party in Oakland that they had. Met a cute little dark-skinned girl in there who looked like Kelly Rowe from Destiny's Child. Y'all in there grind to Jeremiah. Girl, I guess that must be you. You're just getting it. You walk outside the club, they done broke out all the windows in your goddamn car. Not left one, he ain't leave one glass to spare in the car. Just went through the whole goddamn car just to get one $200 ass car radio out the car. And then the cold part about it is the car was unlocked. The car doors were unlocked because you already know how they get down out there. You already know what type of time it is on out there. But so happened to the best of us, brother. The reason why, and I'm going to take this conversation and focus on the black community. The reason why in the black community we don't like to critique the bipping is because a lot of us have family members that still do it. So that's what makes it hard. But I'm here to say, F them. I don't give a damn, because you never know the financial state of the person who's called your bipping. You don't know if that van that you just broke into is a mother who's a single mom of 3. She don't got the money to fucking get new windows. She ain't got the money to get she ain't got the money. Weird. Ooh, this can get your ass whooped. So, and to be fair, like to give an example, you might be talking to somebody, they do some, bro, you hella weird in this motherfucker. Why niggas acting hella weird in this motherfucker, bro? Another example is, bro, niggas is weird as fuck, bro. Nah, niggas acting hella weird on that. Why you want that weird shit, bro? You be arguing with your girl. Why you want that weird? Now, to be fair, Central Valley and up, we take it a little bit less egregious than Central Valley down. When you go to LA, you can genuinely get your ass whooped and get your shit slapped out of you for calling somebody a weirdo. Niggas is a fucking weirdo, bro. I'm gonna give you an example. This is gonna sound extreme. That song, Not Like Us, if Kendrick would have said certified weirdos instead of certified, there is a small portion of people that would have said, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's crazy, man. Drake gotta shoot that. They take it serious. Versus when you go Central Valley and up, we take it more as just a completely disrespectful, unnecessary thing to say. Why the fuck are you calling me weird, bro? That's weird, bro. Why you being hella weird and calling me a weirdo, bro? Okay, so maybe we do take it serious.
Q and I will keep educating on NorCal slang, and we're going to go with this one right here. Funk, or as we say, bonk. And for those, my fans who have been asking, like I said, I don't know what's going on with my voice. I know it sounds a little bit deeper than usual. I think this is going to be how I'm going to sound for my life, because I've been stuck on this octave for like 5 days now. I done drunk as much water and tea as possible, but it ain't that been working. But funk. So for those who are not from NorCal, who have not walked the streets of Modesto, who have not walked the streets of Stockton or Sacramento or Oakland or Richmond, all funk or funk, how we pronunciate it, means is beef, or the verb of beefing. Oh, we funkin'? Oh, nah, bro, don't go over there, bro. You know the manners is funkin' with Heights right now, bro. It's bad. Hey, bro, you know them D Street niggas is funkin' with the West right now, bro. It's bad. Hey, it's funk now. The difference between how we say it is, in NorCal, when we say it's funk, it's serious. See, like when other people from other places, when they say beef, it probably might be an argument, might be some tension. But in NorCal, when we say funk, usually bullets have already been exchanged. When we say funk, it's bad, bro. It's funky, bro. It's funk, like funk on sight, bro. It's bad. In fact, funny story, when you go to Sacramento, California, one of my uncles was actually in a gang in Oak Park, Sacramento, back in the 70s or 80s. I forgot what it was, called Funk Lures. Now, I haven't been able to ask him if they pronunciate it like funk lures or funk lures, like how we say it, but that was a real thing in Sacramento. If you're from Sacramento and of a certain age, you know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you if the term started in Oakland or Sacramento or Frisco, because to put it simply, that is a term that I hear people even in their 50s and 60s.
You being the one offering ass whooping and getting your ass whooped, that is crazy work. So here we are at our next California slang, a very common phrase with the youngsters and older people are saying too. You need that? So you need that? You need that. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. So this is essentially an invitation to an ass whooping. If you telling somebody, hey, it was good, it's a problem, you need that? All that simply is saying is, hey, bro, do we need to run the fisticuffs? Do you need to get your ass whooped? Now, some of y'all, like my little cousins and them, they don't know, and I want them to understand this. Do not ever tell another grown-ass man you need that and you don't know how to fight. I ain't gonna go into specifics because some of y'all know the particular circumstance that I'm talking about. You being the one to offer the, hey, you need that? Hey, you need that? And you being the one to get your ass ran through? Pause. Nigga, you do not do, man. Hey, man, listen, let me tell you something. Nigga. Either an invitation to an ass whooping or a slight temperature check. Simply a way to gauge how severe your response should be to this mother. So, much love to the town, much love to y'all out there. Today's slang, we talking about what is it? What is it? What does this mean? What is it? So, I feel like it's a very self-explanatory phrase. Hey, bro, what is? All you simply doing is letting brother know, hey, man, what's up with it? You trying to do something? Or you already know you about to do something. You already squaring up. Now, pause. How many of y'all, this is going to be a real Bay Area moment. This is going to be a real Bay Area moment. How many of y'all remember the song, what is it? How many of y'all remember that song? Y'all know the song. I think it was by EA or Frontline. It was by Front. I think it was by Frontline. Like it was the group with the light skinned dude and the dark skinned dude, and it was Frontline. And you know that song. Now what do we have here? A new nigga up in the bay, and we've been in. What is it? Whatever you might want it. That was my shit. I remember it. That was 5th grade for me. That was my. Out in the South, y'all might say squabble, but we up here say thump, which brings me to a very infamous word in slang culture, California. Yes, thump, thump. What does that mean? So, to be fair, this is a very Vallejo, shout out to the V-Town specifically used word. Thump, all that simply means is to have a squabble, have a fight. But I just had a thump today. You got a thump with that bitch ass nigga from Lofus. No disrespect to Lofus. No disrespect. Y'all know I just made a video about y'all talking about the history. I had a thump with that bitch ass nigga from Lofus from the West. You feel me? I slid that nigga. So, I have to add context. I have never heard somebody outside of Vallejo use the word thump to refer to a fight. This is a very Vallejo specific word. What you have to know about the Bay Area, well, California is like this in general. There are certain cities where you go to where there are certain shared phrases and slang that's all in the region, but there might be a certain phrase where you only can hear that in the city. Like, for example, if you go to EPA, shout out to East Palo Alto, they had that shit with, shout out to the Toco homies, shout out to my Tocos out there. They'll say like, rogue, that rogue shit. It was good, rogue. Like, they had that little thing there. Or even in Vallejo, like, one of the things they used to know about Vallejo. Vallejo is one of the few cities where we said cuz for everything. In the Bay, whether you go to Oakland, we go to Frisco, people will literally use cuz and blood in the same sentence without any regard. But Vallejo, you would hear people say cuz, and my whole lifetime there was never Bloods or Crips. And well, to be fair, and I've brought this up before, I have always heard, have never confirmed this, I have always heard that back in the day, there was a set of Crips in Vallejo called the Watergate Crips, something like that. I've never seen them. My lifetime, they was never around, but I have heard that before. But it's the same thing. We used to always say cuz all the time. Nah, cuz was good with cuz, but you never heard anybody. And keep in mind that my friend who told me this, she is not from a metropolitan area in California. She's one of them from one of them backwater, back alley, one of them kinds where you got to go up the hill, through the forest, and through a creek to get to. Shout out to Murphy, shout out to everybody out there, shout out to San Andreas. She told me that back in the day, when she was growing up, to refer to fellatio or a blowjob, they called it giving somebody a Hummer. They probably it was not a Hummer or hummed them. And she was saying like back in the day, that was your, she said back in the day, like he's like, oh, like they wouldn't say blowjob, they say Hummer, or she got a Hummer on her. I need somebody in their 40s and 50s to please tell me, particularly from the Central